Dear you, close your eyes for a moment, just long enough to hear the sound of your own thoughts, if there are any left that actually belong to you. It is me. I am speaking to you from a time before your mind became a crowded room, before you let the entire world move in and start rearranging the furniture of your soul. I am watching you right now. You are standing in front of a shelf at the store, or maybe you are looking at a menu or trying to decide which movie to watch tonight. But you are not really looking, are you? Your thumb is moving. You are checking the ratings. You are reading the top voted comments. You are waiting for the consensus to form before you even allow yourself to have a reaction. You have outsourced your taste, your values, and your very personality to a collective digital brain. So, tell me, who are you when there is no Wi-Fi? You are suffering from a quiet, devastating erasure of the self. You live in a 2026 America where everything is vibe-checked, crowdsourced, and algorithmically verified. You have become so terrified of being wrong, of being weird, or of being an outlier that you have effectively deleted your own internal compass. You don't have gut feelings anymore. You have search results. I see the way you hesitate before you speak. You are running your words through a mental filter, checking for potential backlash, checking if your opinion aligns with the correct narrative of the hour. You are so busy being a mirror of everyone else that you have forgotten how to be a source. How did we get here? You used to have such sharp edges. You used to love things that other people hated. You had weird, wonderful, unpolished opinions that made people tilt their heads in confusion. You were messy. You were biased. You were biased in your own unique way. And you were undeniably real. But look at you now. You have become the average of everyone else. You buy the things that are trending. You use the slang that is being boosted. You adopt the political outrages and the emotional triggers that are fed to you by a glowing rectangle. You are a vessel for data, not a person with a soul. Every single day, you are drowning in a sea of social proof, completely unable to swim in your own direction. Does it not feel like a kind of death? The pain you feel, that hollow, ringing static in your head, is the sound of your own intuition screaming from behind a locked door. It is the grief of a person who has become a spectator to their own preferences. You sit at dinner with friends, and you realize that you are all just repeating the same 3 talking points you read on a thread this morning. There is no spark. There is no friction. There is just a smooth, terrifyingly efficient loop of recycled thoughts. You are terrified of the silence, because in the silence, you might realize that you don't actually know what your favorite color is anymore. You might realize that you have been performing a version of yourself that was designed by a marketing department. You are curated, you are optimized, you are perfectly aligned with the status quo. But where are you? Where is the you that used to get angry? Where is the you that used to feel a sudden, unexplainable urge to do something completely nonsensical. You have traded your autonomy for the safety of the group. You think that if you stay in the center of the herd, you will never be lonely. But the tragedy is, you have never been more isolated, because nobody can see you. They only see the averaged out reflection of themselves that you are projecting. You are a ghost inhabiting a body that is being remote controlled by 1 billion strangers. You are exhausted from the constant surveillance of your own mind. You are tired of being the person who always says the right thing, who likes the right things, and who feels the right ways. You are suffocating in a world without original thoughts. I miss the you that was brave enough to be wrong. I miss the you that was bold enough to be alone with a thought and say, "This is mine. This is how I feel, and I don't care if 1 million people disagree." Reach into your chest. Can you feel that steady, rhythmic thrumming? That heart is not a consensus. That pulse is not a data point. It is a solo instrument, and it is begging you to play a different song. It is time to evict the strangers from your head. It is time to reclaim the absolute, magnificent authority of your own internal voice. I am giving you the radical, terrifying permission to be an outlier again. I want you to go out today and find something that you truly, deeply, viscerally love. Even if the internet says it is out of style, I want you to form an opinion that you cannot justify with a link or a citation. Let the edges of your personality grow sharp again. Do not be afraid of the friction that comes when you disagree. Friction is how we create fire. Friction is how we know we are still solid and not just smoke blowing in the wind. Stop asking for permission to exist. Stop waiting for the vibe check before you allow yourself to be happy. The magic of your life is found in the moments when you are completely out of sync with the world around you. Those are the moments when you are finally, undeniably yourself. Take a deep breath and feel the immense power of your own no. Feel the even greater power of your own unprompted yes. You do not need to be validated by an algorithm. You do not need to be liked to be legitimate. You were born with a compass inside of you that is far more sophisticated than any artificial intelligence. It is made of your memories, your scars, your ancestors, and your unique, unrepeatable spark. Trust it, even when it leads you away from the crowd, especially when it leads you away from the crowd. Forgive yourself for being a mirror for so long. The world was loud, and you were just trying to survive. But survival is not enough anymore. It is time to thrive in the beautiful, chaotic glory of your own original mind. Unplug from the echo chamber. Step into the wild, uncurated sunshine. The world is waiting for a person who is brave enough to have an original thought, and I know that person is still in there. Folk still in there. I can hear your voice getting louder. Do not let them quiet you down again. Now, breathe. Go speak your truth.